Finally, the last interlude chapter is here, and I had doubts this one could top last week, but holy crap, it actually did. In terms of content, at least. I can't believe Mango actually gave us an Aqua x Ruby centered interlude chapter. I really thought we wouldn't get it, but Mango was really generous. I can see why she said she was most confident about the 4th interlude, which she mentioned in a Twitter Spaces convo with Akka. I'll link the post with the translations for that talk in the description. It had some pretty interesting stuff in it. But yeah, I'm just gonna start with the chapter, which is even longer than usual too. It opens with a panel of Aqua looking at a book with Ruby staring at him in the background while drinking something. Then we see her go right behind his neck. Ruby's so close that Aqua can feel some strands of hair tickling his neck, and he tells her that. Then we see that Ruby has her arms wrapped around Aqua as she sits behind him. He doesn't normally say things like that, but Aqua turns to look at her and says that her hair feels less smooth than before. The fact he actually noticed something like that shocks even Ruby. It makes Ruby very happy that he noticed too, and says it's because she's been using some treatment to improve her hair quality. That actually makes sense, and it's probably a substantial increase in quality for even Aqua to notice, unless he's always been paying very close attention to her hair. Of course, Aqua still has the same basic expression, and then even says that if it's gonna be irritating in the house, then he might as well tie it up. Ruby clearly doesn't look too happy to hear that suggestion. She then goes off on Aqua saying that she gets annoyed just by looking at him because of his messy bangs before storming off, leaving Aqua confused. Aqua has no idea what's going on with Ruby, who went back to her room, sulking on her bed. She complains that the sensei is an idiot, confirming that this indeed takes place after the reveal. Her starring gown is also white too, and we can see some tears begin to form before we cut to a flashback of Goro and Serena. Goro was talking about how there's millions of things that make Ai so captivating. Of course, that's just an exaggeration, but Goro goes on to explain how her silky long hair is important. He can't help but look at her hair whenever she's on stage and figures Ai gets her hair done multiple times a week, along with special treatment. I guess you can see how it correlates with Ruby's hair in the present. Goro does realize he had gone a bit too far with his dissection of Ai's hair and asks Serena to slap him because he feels like he's a disgrace to all doctors. And Serena is just standing there wondering what bro is waffling about. In fact, Serena just goes on to say that she actually dreamed about having long, silky hair, just like Ai, but she didn't want to annoy her mother, Marina, about it. Thing is, in the flashback inside of the flashback, Marina just made Serena cut her hair because longer hair could be an issue if Serena just ended up going to the hospital, which she did. Marina did try to comfort her by saying the shorter hair suits her at least, although Serena still doesn't care and still wanted to grow her hair out longer. Serena even proclaims to Goro that she will grow her hair out. If Serena keeps growing out her hair, she believes she could end up looking just like Ai. Goro suggests that it might be dangerous because he'll have more idols to support. Then immediately after, it cuts forward to the present with Aqua looking like he just remembered something insane. He remembered something alright. Dude's freaking out, and even Miyako is sitting nearby, asks if he's alright. Ruby has also just come out of the shower as well, still exhausted from the long day. If y'all remember, Ruby's daily schedule is pretty tough, and she still has some more stuff to do even after the shower. As Ruby sits on the couch, Miyako tells her to go to bed early. However, Ruby pauses as she seems to feel something behind her. It's none other than Aqua holding what seems to be a blow dryer. Ruby blushes as Aqua holds her head still, and he tells her not to move. Now, Aqua is starting to warm up to Ruby's long hair and thinks it suits her well. This probably has to do with the flashback Aqua just had, allowing him to remember the importance of Ruby having long hair. Aqua even states he might even be a bigger fan now, and all Ruby can do is giggle as a tear of joy is seen escaping her eye, realizing that Aqua remembered after all. And that's how the chapter ends. It seems the chapter is mainly about Ruby's hair, and connecting it to Aqua remembering Serena's desire for long hair to be similar to Ai. Funny enough, that dream Serena had about having long hair like Ai did technically come true. She got longer hair as Ruby. Overall though, I was pleasantly surprised we actually got a Ruby and Aqua centered interlude chapter. It was a really good finale to the interlude chapters, and perhaps a sign of things to come. After one last break, the Oshi No Ko manga will officially return with chapter 126. It's almost been 2 months, but we can soon say that we survived the void months. So yeah, thanks for watching the video if you got this far, and please consider dropping a like and subscribing if you want to see some more Oshi No Ko content. Peace.